every innocent woman whose life was stolen. Seize her! You know nothing of our story.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Net Movies. 2025 has been an awesome year for fantasy movies, with an amazing mix of films that take viewers to magical settings, parallel dimensions, and worlds where the unimaginable is achievable. From visually spectacular blockbusters to fascinating, provocative stories, this year's fantasy flicks have something for every aficionado of the genre. So prepare to explore the top 5 fantasy films of 2024 and 2025, where reality and fantasy merge. Now let's start the video. Number 5. Damsel.
No escape for every innocent woman whose life was stolen. You know nothing of our story.
Damsel is a 2024 American dark fantasy film directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo and written by Dan Mazzot. Millie Bobby Brown stars as Elodie, a young woman who accepts a marriage proposal only to realize that she is being used to repay a royal family's ancient debts and must now escape while surviving attacks from the dragon lurking in the chasm. Determined to end the cycle of sacrifices, she confronts both the dragon and the treacherous royal family, ultimately exposing their deceit and liberating herself and future victims from this brutal tradition. Number 4. If.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
If is a 2024 American fantasy comedy drama film written, produced, and directed by John Krasinski. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Kaylee Fleming, Ryan Reynolds, Krasinski, and Fiona Shaw. Combining live action and animation, the film follows a young girl, Fleming, who goes through a difficult experience and begins to see everyone's imaginary friends who have been left behind as their real-life children have grown up. The film received mixed reviews from critics and grossed over $190.3 million against a budget of $110 million. Number 3. Wicked.
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's Oz, a real sorcerer who possesses true magic has become all too rare.
Wicked is a 2024 American musical fantasy film directed by John M. Chu and written by Winnie Holdsman and Dana Fox. The story centers on Elphaba Throp, Cynthia Erivo, a young woman born with green skin and exceptional magical abilities, and Galinda Upland, Ariana Grande, a popular and privileged peer. The two meet at Shiz University in the land of Oz and form an unlikely but profound friendship. Following an encounter with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, Jeff Goldblum, their friendship reaches a crossroads, leading them down different paths that ultimately shape their destinies as the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda the Good. Number 2. All of Us Strangers.
Hello.
Hi.
Saw you looking at me from the street.
I'm assuming you're not with anyone. Never see you with anyone.
All of Us Strangers is a 2023 British romantic fantasy film written and directed by Andrew Hay and loosely based on the 1987 novel Strangers by Taichi Yamada. The narrative follows Adam, a solitary screenwriter in London who encounters his enigmatic neighbor Harry. As their relationship deepens, Adam is mysteriously drawn back to his childhood home, where he finds his parents appearing exactly as they were before their untimely deaths decades earlier. This surreal reunion allows Adam to confront unresolved emotions and explore facets of his identity, particularly concerning his sexuality and past traumas. Critically acclaimed, the film has been described as a deeply emotional drama with outstanding acting and a strong story, likely to linger in viewers' minds long after its conclusion. Number 1. The Master and Margarita.
Каждый раз, когда я иду к вам, я боюсь. Не хочу, чтобы я однажды пришла, а вас нет.
Не может этого быть.
The Master and Margarita is a Russian fantasy drama film directed by Michael Lokshin and based on Mikhail Bulgakov's novel of the same name. Set in 1930s Moscow, the narrative centers on a prominent writer whose works are censored by the Soviet state. His novel is banned, and the premiere of his theatrical play about Pontius Pilate is canceled for ideological reasons. Inspired by his muse, Margarita, he begins crafting a new novel where Woland, a mystical dark force, visits Soviet Moscow as a tourist and avenges those responsible for the writer's downfall. As the writer delves deeper into his creation, the boundaries between reality and imagination blur. The film's performances received acclaim, with particular praise for the portrayals of Margarita, Koroviev, Pilot, and Maigret. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Net Movies for more recaps and analyses.